My name is Jennifer Epperson, and I've been an artist almost 25 years. I had a business career before that, and I did that for about 25 years. However, I always wanted to be an artist. I was drawing from the time I was a child, and that was my favorite thing to do growing up was to draw and paint. And I was sure I was going to be an artist. Then some things in my life changed, and it took a completely different direction. And for a long time, I couldn't even think about the idea of making art. And then that changed. So I got an opportunity to have a whole second career that has just been fantastic. In describing it, when people ask me about that, I say that my work is provocative. And by that, I mean, I hope that it makes the viewer think. It's not so much about the medium, what it's painted in, or what I've used, but more about the intent of the art. Throughout our lives, we transform, and I find that that's a really worthy subject for creating art, and I think it's very interesting. How can you show that moment of change? In the Woman is Bird series, that's one of the ones that I showed transformation in. When I started on this series, I thought about, if you knew at the end of your life that you would become a bird, what bird would you choose? And I only needed one person to start this series. And when I asked her that question, she already knew the answer. And I was really surprised because not very many people that I asked did. So that gave me a lot of confidence that this was not well, it is kind of an inane idea, but it is fun. It's a fun, inane idea. I create a sort of psychological portrait, because what often happens is I find that the birds that women choose, of course, say a lot about them. And I find that really fascinating, not only from a perspective of just a portrait is more than a likeness. A portrait is more the interiority of the person. And in this case, it's how that transformation happens from woman to bird. I do feel like that women are a critical part of my work, both how my work depicts women, and also that many of my collectors are women, because I have a strong belief that women will be the ones who will help save this world. And it's because of our powerful energy. It's because of our Earth Mother energy and our Earth energy. Artists need community. And I've gone a long time on my own without community in art, and an equally long time with community in various communities in art. And I have to say that I think my work is better and more stimulating when I have an artist community. I think with the Art Center, what that does is it bonds a community of artists in this area together. And we have some really fantastic artists in San Marcos and at the center that over the last few years I've gotten to know, and I'm really looking forward to kind of that continued camaraderie and friendship. I'm going to plagiarize somebody else to say this because it's been something that has held me steady. One of our most fabulous artists in Texas, Julie Speed, said in one of her interviews to students who are thinking about being artists that you have to not mind being poor, and you have to not mind being alone. Art creation, writing, drawing, painting, it's a lonely road. And I think that's why, like an organization like the Art Center is really great, because, you have a way to come together. You'll have to find a practice. You have to create a practice that fits for you. And for me, it was making a commitment to say, I'm going to be an artist until I die. I'm going to be an artist. I'm going to do art. I'm going to create. I'm going to think like an artist. And those are good things to know when you're just starting out or in your mid-career, but that a lot of it is just like a lot of other things. It's continued hard work.